Hello, peace seekers. This is Saniqua White popping in to give you a piece of my mind that will hopefully give you some peace of mind. Today, I have another question for you. Are you being honest with where you are mentally, in your mental state, where you are currently? Are you being honest with yourself about where you really are? Or are you telling yourself you're okay, you're healed, everything's fine, and it's really not? Do you really know? Honestly, do you know if you're healed, or if because you came out of the situation, meaning you grew up or you left the marriage or you left the situation or the job or whatever the case may be, so you feel like because you left, everything is fine now? I want you to really be honest with yourself about where you are mentally. And it's okay if you find out that you're not okay, that you need more help, or that you need some help. The thing is, being honest is basically the first point of reference. If you can't be honest, then you probably won't heal. My pastor always says if you won't confront it, you can't heal it. And that's so true. Because if you won't confront it, then that means you're either ignoring it, you don't realize it's there, you're trying to skirt around it, you just want to be done with it. And I get that. But you have to confront those issues in order for you to be healed. And you may be thinking, I am healed. I'm fine. I left the situation. I grew up. I don't talk to those people anymore. I don't associate with that company or that organization or whatever it is that you needed to heal from. But that doesn't mean that it's over. That just means you physically walked away from it, but you may have some emotional and mental baggage. And hopefully you don't. Hopefully you are healed. But I just want I want you guys to get into the habit of doing a mental health check and not saying you're okay when you really aren't, and understanding that there are people, places that want to help you, that can help you. And I also want you to know that you're not so far gone that you can't be helped. There is help and you can get it. But it starts with you being honest about where you are. After everything we have been through over the past going on 3 years now, with the state of our culture, community, our world, and everything going on in it, I would venture to say that everybody probably needs a mental health checkup at this point, just to be sure. Because some people, before everything hit, were struggling. So a lot of things got worse recently. And I know that there are times where you don't have the resources, or you can't find the right person, and it makes you want to give up. Or maybe you feel like everybody's in the same boat and everybody's struggling, so we're all going to be okay eventually. The truth is, nothing just heals itself. It's a myth to think that time heals all wounds, because it doesn't. You have to actively, intentionally get healed. You may have to seek help, and it doesn't always have to be a therapist. It could be a coach. It could be a pastor. It could just be a friend. But I will warn you that sometimes, if you're dumping all of your stuff on your friends, they may not tell you, but it gets worrisome and bothersome and burdensome for your friends to hear you repeat the same stuff over and over and over again. So if you know, or you find out that you're doing that you're just repeating the same stuff over and over again, first of all, you have not healed. Because if you were healed, that wouldn't be happening. You wouldn't be repeating the same stuff over and over again. That means it's bothering you if you're repeating it. So you are not healed. And that person that you're talking to, that friend or whoever that you keep repeating the stuff to, they aren't able to help you. You have to think about it this way. They have their own stuff. So you loading them up with yours isn't helpful for either one of you. So seek out a different source of help if that's what you're doing. If you're on the opposite end of that spectrum, if you're the friend that everybody is dumping on, that's going to become burdensome and bothersome and heavy to you as well. Meaning you're going to have to set some boundaries around people to let them know that you can't handle anything else right now, because you have your own stuff. And sometimes it's going to be helpful for you to be able to unload as well. So if you're the rock of your family or the rock of your circle, it's okay for you to get help too. And that may cause for you to reach out to a professional, because if all of the friends or family members in your circle come to you for advice, where do you go when you need it? Where do you go when you need help? So it may be time for you to reach out to someone. And so all I'm saying is get honest with yourself about where you are in your life. Ask for help. The help is available, but you have to do the reaching. No one may know if you don't say anything that you're in need of help. But if you reach out, you can have what you need. But first, it starts by getting honest. So my question again is, are you being honest about where you are right now mentally? And don't feel like you have to handle everything on your own if you discover that you're not being honest with yourself, and if you discover that you do need help. The help is available. I will drop some links in the description box that can get you started. Sound off in the comments if you feel like you are great. Even if you feel like you're not, I will try and respond to you with more links or more resources if you need that. Check the description box though, so I'm going to link some things down. If you like what you're hearing and want more of it, remember to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. I'd love to hear from you. I'll be back soon, but until then, be proactive about your mental health. Be well, and God bless.